Most people buy this category wrong, not because they chose the wrong product, but because they bought it for the wrong reason. There are one or two things that actually settle this decision, and they almost never appear in the headline spec. Think about the actual moment you will reach for this. Not the unboxing, not day one, the third week in, when it just needs to work without you thinking about it. That is the bar. The photography lighting kit 6.5x10feet2x3m stand support system. 5-in-1 reflectors, 1600W5500K umbrella softbox continuous lighting kit for portrait, product, and video shooting. Is built around kit includes 2x single lamp head US standard wire, 1.8 meters 2x33-inch white umbrella, 2x 33-inch black silver umbrella, 1x 33-inch black gold umbrella, 5x $65, photography, light bulbs, 3x1828 mirrors, polyester fabrics, black, white, green, 6x fish mouth clip, black 1x6, 515078. Inch light stand 1x carrying bag 3x 5070. Single lamp softbox 1x 60 centimeters flat in one reflector panel. That is the thing that separates it from what is sitting next to it at a similar price. It is not trying to be everything, it is trying to do this one thing at a level that earns its place. The first feature worth understanding is kit includes 2x single lamp head, US standard wire, 1.8 meters, 2.3-inch white umbrella, 2x 33-inch black silver umbrella, 1x 33-inch black gold umbrella, 5x $65 photography light bulbs, 3x 1828 meters, polyester fabrics black, white, green 6x, fish mouth clip, black 1x6, 510 feet background frame, 5x 78-inch light stand 1x carrying bag, 3x 5070 single lamp softbox, 1x 60 centimeters, 5-in-1 reflector panel. In practical terms, that means you are not fighting the product to get a result. It absorbs the friction that usually slows you down. The second is 1.5-in-1 Collapsible Studio Reflector. Includes 5 different reflectors, silver, gold, white, black, and translucent fabric. Comes with a convenient carrying bag, easy to take, and storage. This one looks minor on the spec sheet, but it is the thing you notice every single time you use it after the first 2 weeks. And the third is 533 Umbrella, Golden Umbrella Black, for keeping unwanted lights from being reflected into your photo. Creates a warm glow effect. Silver umbrella minimize light loss and maximize light spread for contrast and increase highlights. White umbrella reflect and spread light stream evenly, eliminating glare and spots, which is more useful than it sounds until you actually need it. Together, those 3 things explain why this one has the reputation it does and why it keeps showing up in comparison lists 2 years after launch. What the listing will not tell you is that 5 durable light stands, set of 5 light stands with adjustable height 2.2 ft-6.5 ft. Durable yet lightweight aluminum alloy with sleek black finish. That is a thing buyers consistently flag after extended use. And it is actually more useful in practice than the spec alone suggests. Here is where I have to be straight with you though. 20x27 50x70cm softbox. Softbox diffuses the light and gives you perfect even lighting when you need for the best shots possible.